Well, Amadou Onana, first approach made. And guess who's going to have to make the first approach? It's Manchester United. Having lots of stories coming in through in here for you as far as a transfer from Amadou Onana to Man United is really concerned. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and obviously we are here to bring you the latest news and information as far as this transfer or the transfer news is really concerned. We are going to be talking gladly about Amadou Onana and the newly signed twins to Manchester United. Obviously the sons or the twins to Darren Fletcher that have gone ahead to be groomed at Man City, nurtured, and they're finally back home. So continue not to obviously mess up, and obviously continue to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that you do upload in here on a day. Remember, we just hit 15,000 subscribers, and we would obviously call in for more to coming through because you people are really great, and obviously we want to obviously have you always onto this beautiful channel of ours. Now today is really a very good day that the Lord has gonna make to happen, and we are discussing things concerning Amadou Onana. Now, when we look at Amadou Onana, he's one of those players that obviously United have gone ahead to obviously not Amadou Onana, it's Amadou Onana. Oh my god, I don't know why this is happening, but it's Amadou Onana coming in from the side of Everton. Belgian international. He has just turned 22 years of age, still young, and I think there is a reason as to why United are obviously going in for this player, and maybe interest has been shown for this player. I really understand why everything is put on like that to the paper, because United midfield lacks physicality. Most of you saw it when we are playing. Most of you saw it when we were playing. Most of you saw it when you are playing Wolverhampton Wanderers, and we are also adding another story in the mix of the number of balls we lost when we are playing Wolverhampton Wanderers at Old Trafford, and we lost the ball close to 81 times, and even Gary Neville came out and obviously put out that into the public eye. So it shows you that we are really still far off from where we deserve to be, and it's all about the midfield problem that needs to be addressed by Manchester United. So for Amadou Onana, it's really a very, very huge story coming in through from Mail Sport. The first person to break this story was Simon Jones of Mail Sport, and this is what he had to say. Manchester United are studying the possibility of an approach for Amadou Onana, but the evaluation of Everton will be decisive in this file. That is what he went ahead and obviously said. Then Jacob Steinberg confirmed us that Manchester United have approached Everton about a deal for Amadou Onana. Erik ten Hag is keen to address his team's lack of physicality and has turned his focus to bringing in a commanding central midfielder. That is it. Now, when it comes to lack of physicality, no one really doubts that, because Casemiro is always isolated. We need another player that can obviously do the job into that midfield. Obviously, see to it that they obviously weigh off the huge load of Casemiro. You know, when you look at Man City, they play with Kevin De Bruyne. His physical attributes are really undoubted. They're having Kovacic, you know, they're having Rodri. So Rodri plays with at least another physical specimen in that midfield, something that at United is really lacking. You know, Scott McTominay cannot be played close to Casemiro because you'll understand that he's not going to get you the attributes that you really deserve. So you need a player like Amadou Onana and a player of a stature of Amadou Onana or a Sofiane Amrabat to be played next to Casemiro, especially if at all you feel like the game is going to be so much physical. See that you obviously break through and win the midfield battle, because games of football are won and lost in the midfield. But would we first get in Amadou Onana or Sofiane Amrabat? To me, I think it's Sofiane Amrabat we need first, because he can obviously play in a double pivot with Casemiro. His progressive play is really great, and he can obviously sit into single pivot, and obviously play it very, very well. Now, Ferdinand, this dealer's gonna hate, obviously have something to say about Amadou Onana, and I agree on to some of the things I was gonna hate to say, and I disagree with some of what's gonna hate to end up with. Now, Ferdinand says on Amadou Onana that not for me, McTominay upgrade. What is he? What type of baller is he? Onana isn't a holder. He's not a destroyer. He's a number. He's an 8. What we've got Mason Mount for? That's like buying Fellaini. He has great attributes. He has great attributes, not for Manchester United. Now, Amadou Onana, if they say an upgrade on Scott McTominay, I say yes. He's really a better player than Scott McTominay. Even if you tell Amadou Onana to plus the CDM, he can play better than Scott McTominay. I don't really believe that he's not a holder. He's a holder. That is it. And what have we got in Mason Mount for? A question asked by Rio Ferdinand, because Ten Hag thought that maybe it would had to work in the right direction, but as far as things are really going on at Man United, Mason Mount looks like he's going to need a lot of time to obviously settle into the team. But the only thing I agree with Ferdinand is that he's not the player we need now. If you tell me Sofiane Amrabat is coming in first, then Amadou Onana in, I would agree with it on any other day. So Amadou Onana to Man United, to me, I believe will be a very good transfer after we get in Sofiane Amrabat. But if at all by the end of this week we can get the deal of Sofiane Amrabat done, that means we'll be having a balance of 12 days towards the end of the transfer window. And if at all we can get in Amadou Onana, that will be a very huge signing for the club of Manchester United. And here I come to see to it that things go on as planned for the club of Man United and Sofiane Amrabat comes in. But I would love to see Onana at Manchester United, because he's a player that I've seen obviously go ahead and obviously rattle through huge battles at the club of Manchester United, so at the club of Everton, and I think it would obviously be a very good addition to the club of Manchester United. Now, Gary Neville has come out and obviously said something concerning our loss. Sorry, I'm calling it our loss. A loss, though we got 3 points, but we never deserved to win that game. Sorry about that. That fixture, the result from the game of football that we played on Monday does not reflect exactly what the game of football was like. Now, Neville told us that Man United have lost the ball 81 times. That's a lot. Eric Ten Hag alluded to this in the post-match interview, even 20 times. If you get counter-attacked against teams from quality, you are going to have problems. Now, this is where we need to address the central midfield area because first and foremost, we lost most of the balls because of physicality and lack of presence in that midfield. You have Sofiane Amrabat in that midfield with Casemiro, then you obviously want to obviously safeguard a little bit, and you won't lose the ball 81 times. Ten Hag pointed out that even if you lose the ball 20 times, you obviously have to pay for it. You know, we are just lucky on the day that we're not playing a team like Liverpool, a team like Arsenal, a team like Man City, a team like Brighton, a team like Chelsea, a team like Tottenham Hotspur that could obviously be clinical and kill off those chances. That's why we survive. But if we find ourselves in a situation of playing like that again against a decent team, then we are going to obviously put what we call history to repeat itself, like how we conceded very many goals against Man City, Brentford and Liverpool last season. So that's why we need another physical specimen into that midfield. You know, when I was watching the game of Wolverhampton Wanderers, I reached an extent and obviously called in for Scott McTominay to be brought in through to play against Casemiro, because Lamina, Matheus Nunes, and which other player that played in the midfield three were obviously winning everything. Casemiro looked like he was in his own island because he was isolated. Mason Mount was not playing any role, And when TalkSport came out and obviously said things about him, his brother came out and obviously defended him. But facts are bitter. I want Mason Mount to come out and obviously put up a very good performance, and TalkSport come out and obviously attack the player. But he was obviously put to the sword because he never lived the expectations of the fans. And lots of things are going to be drawn up like that. And I liked it very much when I saw TalkSport that's going to hate to select very many players who don't hold English passports, obviously coming through and obviously select an English player. I liked it because looks like that era of selecting non-English players has obviously come to an end, and we are coming to the levels that we deserve to be at. Now, lastly, let's discuss about these 2007 bonds that have completed their move to Manchester United. That is Jack and Taylor Fletcher. They've completed their move to Manchester United. We broke this story via David Austin. I think it was around June, and finally the deal has gone ahead to materialize, and they've gone ahead to join the academy of Manchester United. Jack and Taylor Fletcher are both central midfielders, and they are twins to Darren Fletcher. I think it's nowhere related to Darren Fletcher being the technical director of Man United, but I think they've gone ahead to be really seen as some of the best because they've gone ahead to impress in the unders of under 14, under 15, under 16, and under 18 for Man City, and they are also on the national team of England. Now, these twins have come to Man United, obviously put in a shift and get us some improvement at midfield. And I think Ten Hag is now signing players in the academy, and I think it's always great to see to it that they're obviously coming through and obviously get us to where we deserve to be. So to me, I really want to know exactly how they are going to prosper, but these young talents that are coming through the Man United should be obviously considered some of the best players, and to make them the best of the players they have supposed to be, we need to keep Erik Ten Hag at the club. That is it, because Ten Hag has shown us that at least every season he's getting in one from the academy. Last year it was Alejandro Garnacho. This time it's Kobe Menu. It might be Amad Diallo and Hannibal in the mix, but we would like to thank him for that. And the other left back that's going to head to send for Man United is Harry Amers. United is going to head to sign him. He's 16 years of age. He plays as a defender and he's a left back. He was born in 2000. He was born in 2007. He's also 16 years of age. So I'm happy to see that more young quality is being brought into the academy. You never know, we might see ourselves getting in more and more from the academy after having Erik Ten Hag take over this, and the development is obviously going to be seen able. So guys, your thoughts on to Amadou Onana, first approach made by United, are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about Gary Neville calling in for more physical specimens in the midfield of United? And lastly, what do you make about the signing of Harry Amers, left back, 16 years of age, and the Fletcher twins from Manchester City? A sign out for now. See you later. Good morning. May the Lord God see you through all your endeavors, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And my Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Laufiku.